And we're live on Facebook. And we're live on YouTube. Yeah. Mike, your camera's like having a seizure.
That's me.
All right, so yeah, it looks like we're live on everywhere. Let's get rid of this.
Sorry, just adjust my camera.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, Sketch Card Challenge Round 3, Special Halloween Edition, as requested, demanded, suggested by J Lynn Warner, because otherwise he wasn't going to join.
No, I didn't.
What? No, I think your exact words were, "It better be Halloween themed." That's a threat, right?
You said no. I was simply repeating what you said.
Okay.
We're doing something Halloween themed, and I said, okay, as long as it's Halloween themed.
Oh, okay.
Halloween or bust.
Halloween or bust. So, what's going on, Brandon? Brandon's in the comments, and this week we got me, Mike LaPeruta. Say hi, Mike.
Hello. Hello.
You wanna give like the 30-second who are you and what do you do?
I'm a freelance artist that does comics, cartoons, and I try to have my own comic strip. I have a Patreon page that I run that at, and I do sculptures and paintings and whatnot. I just love doing comic books on the free side.
And you
and sketch cards. And I've done sketch cards for UD.
Right on. Well, J Lynn, I guess you're up. I don't know why you ended up there.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was out of my chair. J Lynn Warner, Upper Deck sketch card artist, creator of comic books, Adventures of Mighty Moose, Justice Squad, John Paul Soldiers. There's a couple others in there somewhere. And then Art of J Lynn Warner on Facebook, and JL Warner 72 on Instagram.
All right, and last but not least, Jason Montoya.
Jason Montoya. I am the founder of Themis Comics. We have probably about 5 or 6 titles we want to have out, but 2 that are currently out. The Strange Tales of Baron Von Saturday and Abigail. She's a demon hunter. He is a late night horror host who is the Lord of Impending Doom in a Frankenstein monster body that was actually the son of a Titan who battles Zeus. Other than that, Upper Deck, Tops, Cryptozoic, a bunch of the independents. Been doing sketch cards for a few years, and hopefully most of you are familiar with my work. If you're not, Jason_Montoya Artist on Instagram, J Montoya Artist on, I believe, Facebook and Twitter, both.
Right on. Jalen, your camera just went.
Did it go, or did it just turn?
A little bit of both.
I'm
like
just
the Blair Witch camera now.
Yeah.
On Cloverfield. Yeah.
There we go. So, yeah, I got a couple of people watching. Said Brandon, what's going on, buddy? Yawn, thanks for tuning in. Sketch Cards Challenge, great way to finish the week, getting into Halloween. So I'll go through the rules, then I'll set the clock. We'll pick some characters, and we'll get this party started. So the way it's going to work is I have a deck of cards. Man, on every card, there's a Marvel character name. I'm going to shuffle this, pull out 4 cards. Each one of the victims today is going to get a character assigned. And because it is Halloween, it's going to be that character zombified.
Cool.
Pretty straightforward. I'm going to give 45 minutes on the clock. Jason, don't start yet.
I'm writing.
Okay. Because I think last time you started instantly.
Yeah, I didn't realize we had the clock, and then I was done, and yeah.
Yeah. So it's not a contest, but it is. There's no prizes. We'll do the timer 45 minutes as far as we can get. Yeah. So I'm good for 2 hours on the stream, so we can stick around and keep on working on this or work on whatever you want. Right? It's nothing formal. Any questions around the various rules? I don't think so.
Nope.
So it has to be zombies and not like just general Halloween theme.
No, everyone's doing a zombie.
Okay.
That's to keep the battlefield even. Of course, everyone's going to do a different character. Oh, and the other part was if you get a Joker, then that's the wild card. So you wait till the end, and then you can steal a character, steal somebody else's character, or just pull a new card. So it could be a blessing in disguise, or a blessing and a curse. So yeah, you guys need to stretch, or should we just dig right in? Yeah, I'll get some time to look up references and whatnot, and then we'll just see when it's time to go. So for some reason, I'm in the top left corner, so we're going to start from the bottom right. So Jason, you're going to get assigned first, then J Lynn, then Mike, and I'll go last. And Brandon says someone should get Squirrel Girl. She deserves to be a zombie. Yes, absolutely. That was actually one of the conversations we had on our chat before this, was that, you know, fingers crossed for zombie Squirrel Girl. Yeah, so all right. I think I shuffled this enough. All right, so starting with Jason, your character. You ready?
Yeah.
Domino. Zombie Domino.
Oh,
All right. J Lynn?
Yeah.
Zombie Hawk. All right. It's not bad. Mike?
Yep.
Zombie Deadpool.
Oh, cool.
So like Deadpool.
Yeah. Deadpool. And I got Zombie the Thing.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed.
right?
Well, you were.
I think they made a pop guy of that.
Is there a pop?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
they
pop.
did. Yeah.
Oh. All right. All right. So actually, let me put this in. So to a bunch up in the comments. I hear pencil sharpening.
That's me.
Jalen, you got Hulk, right?
Yeah,
You don't seem thrilled.
not really. He's not one of my better characters.
Zombie Deadpool. Zombie. What do I have? Thing. So I'm just gonna drop this in the comments if anyone is wondering. Jalen saying Zombie Hulk, like Zombie Deadpool, Andrea Zombie Thing.
What's up, Jan?
So we can start?
No.
No. Oh.
No. That's so you're so eager.
Yeah.
I gotta look up the thing. I've never drawn the thing.
Screen grab that.
All right. Oh yeah, I see. I found that on Google.
I just did him the other day.
I know. So it's kind of like a little weird. So it's there. So, you know, you want to do full body, portrait, bust, whatever, entirely up to you. Some zombies.
Is Jason done yet?
Not
Probably.
yet. Not quite. I'm almost done.
I think Jason needs, we need to throw a handicap there. You got to do it with your right hand.
Oh, damn. Okay. We're okay to be doing like reference though, right? Because I've never drawn domino before.
Oh
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
That's what this time is for, is to
Yeah.
get your reference.
And, you know, crack open a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers. Actually, me. Invite some people as well.
Ooh, a zombie Howard.
Did you say zombie Howard the Duck?
Yeah.
Would be, that's just a bucket of KFC.
Pretty much.
That's what that is. Zombie Howard the Duck. Come on.
Gonna need some Tums after eating that.
Okay, I think I'm good for reference. So while everyone's getting ready, just get my palette ready as well. Make sure this is nice and moist. Yeah, yes, that's what she said. I said moist. And the thing is more earth tone, right? I mean, Jason, Domino is pretty straightforward, I guess, right?
Yeah, she doesn't seem too hard now.
You know, if you've never drawn her, she's got that patch and gray skin, zombie guns. That's my black. So, Mike, what are you thinking? What are you planning, or is it going to be a secret?
Secret to me.
Secret, huh? Oh,
Keep myself in the
wing it?
dark. Yeah, that's what I do. Just I wing it.
okay.
I've drawn Deadpool a bunch of times. Actually did a Deadpool the musical ad.
Ad?
Not ad. I just entered it and they used it on their Instagram page.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Did you have to do a little song and dance?
Actually, I don't. No, I didn't. That's what their whole thing is, just Deadpool the musical, where they're all just a silly rendition of it.
Ah, all right. All right. Zombies. Okay. Look at Brandon's got a jet. Thanks, buddy. Well, thanks for tuning in. Safe travels. Look, he's got to hop on a flight. Oh, JD in the house. What's going on, buddy? Nice to see you.
What's up, JD?
To recap, because I've got a couple more eyeballs. This is the Halloween edition of the Sketch Card Challenge. Jason's got Zombie Domino. J Lynn's got Zombie Hulk. Mike's got Zombie Deadpool, and I got Zombie Thing, or the zombie thing.
The zombie thing.
The zombie thing. JD decided not to fall asleep all damn day for once. Yeah, it's a good plan.
Day's still young.
All right. Everybody ready? We need more time?
Yeah, I
Pretty much.
got it.
Out.
Okay. Okay, so timer goes on. Say now. Go. And just because I know Jason's super quick, we'll start with you on some random Halloween banter with what's your
Okay.
favorite? What's your favorite Halloween movie?
Friday the 13th. I like almost all of them.
Oh, like as the whole franchise?
Yeah,
All right.
it's kind of a name thing, I guess. I don't know. Just as a kid, I thought that was cool. Like, oh, this guy has my name. That's cool. I'll watch that.
No, and he kills a bunch of people.
Yeah.
All right. Jalen,
Wow. It's a good question. I don't know. I
then
never,
we'll come back to you.
never really thought about it. I just remember, Halloween movies or shows or whatever that you've always seen, like, things like It's the Great Pumpkin, or there was a TV movie back in the day. It was, let's see, Legend of Sleepy Hollow, starring Jeff Goldblum as Ichabod Crane. So I just
There you go.
think of the staples.
Good
But
old
there
school
isn't a
stuff. Yeah.
standout favorite or favorite horror movie as a whole.
Oh, you know what? Probably horror movie in general. I think one of the scariest movies I've ever seen was Event Horizon.
Really?
That's up there, yeah.
That wasn't a horror movie.
Oh yeah, it was.
Okay.
I thought.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. Let me look it up quickly.
It was like Lawrence Fishburne, and yeah, man, that one freaked me out.
Yeah, Sam Neill.
Oh, I'm confusing this with something else. Yeah, there's some creep. I don't think I've ever seen this.
Oh,
Where do
it's
veins attach?
creepy. It's right up there with what was that one with the magician dude? Not the illusionist.
Lord of Illusions.
Lord of Illusion, that's it. Or
That's
the
a good one
Serpent
too.
Bow, things like that.
No. Yeah, I need to check this one out. Let me write that down. Event Horizon. Where am I going to write this?
Scary.
I gotta. Oh, yeah, Event Horizon. What about you, Mike?
I like the American Werewolf in London, like werewolf movies.
That's a good one
Ooh.
too.
That's the first one because there was a few, right?
Yeah, that was the first one.
No.
Second one was Paris.
Yeah, I forgot about
Diff-
the Howling. Great one too.
They made a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Howling. Yeah.
No, the first Howling I liked. I can't particularly say I've seen any of the other ones. I didn't know there was more than one.
Yeah, there were no less than 5, I think.
I've seen the comments. Jonathan JD says Children as the of the Corn was creepy, but then I probably just think children are creepy in general. Okay.
That's true too.
Jan's going to switch over to YouTube. Cool. You guys ever see The Descent?
No.
It's about
Yeah, that one's not.
no, it's about a bunch of girls who are like rock climbing or something, and end up in a cave.
Oh,
And there's some creatures. Spoiler alert! But the movie's really, really dark, and a lot of it is just pitch black. I don't get scared in movies, but that movie creeped me right out just because the constant jump factor, because it's all pitch black, and all of a sudden, wah. Don't like it. Probably the only horror movie I ever shut off said I can't watch this. So JD said the scent messed him up. He hadn't slept for 2 days, and then he started hallucinating after watching it. What? How am I going to zombify the thing?
He's hard enough to draw just on its own.
and
Sorry?
to make him stand.
In an hourglass.
Like, put debris on him and whatnot. This week I decided to be a little extra, and I gessoed a piece of paper in a mid-tone gray. Because, I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to actually maybe get a card done in the 45 minutes.
And then you got the thing.
And then I got the thing, and it's like...
Yeah, with all the detail and everything. It's fun.
Yeah. He's just a big bag of rocks. Can make this work. But it would have been better to have toned the paper and like what's it called? Instead of neutral gray, like just tone, like the brown tone.
Like a sepia.
Yeah, like a sepia, and then. Does the thing have ears? No.
Nope.
Well, he wouldn't as a zombie.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, and then the other thing that I made a mistake is by gessoing the board. I don't know where exactly the edge of the card is, so I'm drawing off the trim lines. Yeah, good job, Andre. So what's everyone up to for Halloween? Anybody actually going trick-or-treating or supporting trick-or-treating? Is that a thing where you are?
Yeah. I'm right next to Woodstock, and my daughter's friend has a big piece of woods, and he's a musician. He has a band and gigs every week. So he's having all his band members hide in the woods as different characters, handing out candy as you do a trek through the woods.
Oh, that's fun. They're still keeping kind of social distancing and not inside, but making an event out of it.
Yeah, because my kids are all home now. They opened them up and then they closed them back down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they had cases.
This is just not going well anywhere.
Yeah. I have my daughter's actually got a soccer tournament this weekend. So we're gonna jet out, got a couple games tomorrow. then get home and probably hand out some candy as much as we can. And what's up, Norn? And then go back on Sunday and do another
tournament.
Another game.
Oh, it's part of the same tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, and just FYI, Nornrad 2007 on YouTube is not Nornrad on Facebook.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
No, that tripped me out. That's Jan.
Oh. Okay.
And it's funny, I was talking to him, and I figured out that he's not that Norn. He's not a Norn. And I was pretty sure that I've been trolling him on on like Twitch and other YouTube live chats. It's like, oh, sorry, man, I thought you were someone else. Yeah. Okay, I think I got this figured out, and I'm assuming the thing has 3 fingers.
Yes.
Excellent. Wonder why that is.
Well,
Are you still on?
Sorry? Yeah, still there.
Who did what?
Hello?
Hello. Hi.
That never gets old.
All right, there we go. I'm ready to start throwing some color on this sucker.
Did you make her eye?
Yeah, her
bleed out of
eyes
her
like
face?
coming out. It's like falling out of her face, and like she's got half her cheek missing, so you can see some teeth. A little bit of gnarly stuff going on here. I tried to get a gun back here, but I don't know if it reads gun or not, because like the '90s characters always have these big honking guns. So
Oh, right.
see if I can get it in there.
And I see Mike.
This man.
Mike, you're going like pure old school. Oh, and we lost him. I'm sure he'll pop back in. Looks like he was
Who, me? Oh.
Mike.
Oh.
What happened to my focus? Let's get that sweet spot there. All right. So I like the idea of the eyeball sticking out of the head. I'm gonna steal that.
Yeah, man, do it. It's not like the thing gives you a whole lot of options to play with,
Yeah.
What do we got for time?
Time check. We are at 32 minutes. Plenty of time. Okay,
Back on.
Mike's back. Hey,
Wait.
Mike.
Yeah, it just went lost sound, so I just had to reset.
Yeah, no worries.
Wait, we have 32 minutes left, or
32 minutes left.
oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, plenty of time. So I saw the checklist for Marvel. Is the annual came out today?
Yeah.
So I didn't see a date though, but if they did the checklist, that thing's probably next Wednesday would be my guess.
What you didn't see what?
Release date.
Oh yeah, no, they don't do it until like the day before or whatever.
All right.
If they do at all.
I thought Ages would be coming out first. Either way, because that was due for the 30th, which is today. Right? Today's the 30th.
It is.
30th.
Yeah, I don't think that happened. Okay. I think I got this figured out. There's something black. Black pen. What is the brush? How do I not have? Okay. What color is this? Blue. How do I not have the black pencil?
Anybody else a fan of The Walking Dead?
Man, I'm way behind on that, and I saw that there's a spin-off now, like another
There's
spin-off.
there's 2 spin-offs, and then there are 2 more coming out after that. The
Really?
show ends in like a year, and then they have like Carol and what's his name having their own
Daryl?
spin-off. Yeah,
Daryl?
Daryl.
Yeah, because I saw there's one with kids, which actually looks interesting.
Yeah. The
But I
World
haven't-
Beyond.
Yeah, something like that. But I haven't, like, I don't think I watched the last season and a half of the one with Rick. I think the last episode I saw is the one where he fights Negan up on the hill.
Mhm.
And then doesn't kill him. Spoiler alert to anyone. And then that, because that was a season finale, and then I didn't watch the season after that. And the other one, The Fear of the Walking Dead, I found really, really boring. Like nothing happened on that show.
I haven't seen The Walking Dead since Merle died.
I was gonna say I'm probably not quite that far back, but yeah, it's been a long time
I was like,
since I watched
was
it.
that like the first season?
That
Yeah.
Merle was
Second or third, or
Merle
I
the
think
guy
that was
on
a
top
little
of
bit
the
later than
camper?
that.
it was Daryl's brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, that's season 1. Well,
Yeah, Merle's Rooker. I want to say it's 2 or 3, maybe.
well, because again, spoiler alert, Jalen, you think he dies, but then he actually shows up later and he lost an arm.
Yeah. He cut his own arm off. This is when he actually dies.
Oh,
This was-
okay, so that's a little further because he was.
Yeah, like I think it was he was like fed to a zombie or whatever by the governor or something. Or
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. That was later. I know it's been a long time. I know that.
It's been a while.
yeah, JD Merle dies at the end.
I think there's that like grace period of for how long you can't talk about certain shows because of spoilers is up after what, like 2 seasons. Like I think it's safe to say that Sean Bean's character dies on Game of Thrones.
Well, I was gonna say I like the what's his name from Walking Dead that died, and is the Punisher on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good.
Burn Paul,
He's a
yeah.
good casting on that. But
Shane, yeah.
Yeah, he did a ton of stuff before Walking Dead. Like he was in Fury with Brad Pitt. That might actually been after Walking Dead, but he plays a really, really messed up guy there. There's supposed to be a new Jason movie out this year.
I know there's a new Halloween.
Yeah, there's another 2 in the series that they, after the success of the last one, they said that they're going to do 2 more. But there was supposed to be a Jason, like a Friday the 13th reboot coming out this year. I don't know whatever happened with that.
I think the rights are all mixed up between Paramount and New Line.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I think that's what happened to that. That's what built
Excellent.
that.
Leave it to the lawyers to mess up a good thing.
Right? You're good at that.
It's here
If
because
there's any lawyers watching, just kidding.
please don't sue. There was when they remade Nightmare on Elm Street a few years back with James Earl Healy. Is that his name?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, the guy that played Rorschach and
Oh, Warshak, yeah.
Watchmen. Rorschach.
Rorschach.
But that was a good reboot. Kind of modernized the mythology, but he was damn creepy. And I think the movie was successful, but again, somebody said, no, we're not going to do any more.
What? You mean, talk about Freddy Krueger?
That was the Freddy Krueger one, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the reboot from, I will call it 2010. Freddy's a fun character. Yep.
What's up, Donald?
Dylan, was that you? Hey, Donald. Oh, so I should mention, Gordon was originally scheduled for today's show, but hurricanes got in the way. But luckily, Mike was able to step in.
Thanks, Monty.
You're welcome.
And yeah, if everything works out, get Gordon next week. I can't imagine what it's like to live in a part of the world, country, whatever, where it just gets hit by hurricanes or earthquakes or any of that fun natural disaster stuff on a regular basis.
I think it's just like anything else. You get used to it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that he would not be accustomed to a blizzard.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. I think I'll take a snowstorm. And like 6 feet of snow over a hurricane. But I might be because I'm accustomed to the snowstorms. JD says we need a Gremlins reboot. Yes, we do. I second that. Disney ever gets their head out of their ass. Just had some hesitation there, J Lynn.
You know what? I'd be curious. That's one of those things where I think that's kind of a movie that you don't want to screw up by redoing it. You know, just in the sense that as soon as I mean, it's like you'll get like, the Gremlins will start looking like Baby Yoda or something.
Yeah, it's very easy to ruin it.
Yeah, and that's I mean, that's like don't there are just some movies that you just can't read. And I'm not saying that that's not one of them, but like it's pretty clear you can't redo Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's being redone. Though it plays more as a part 4 or part 3 or whatever, because it's like 30 years later with the grandkids.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
just,
you're not going to redo the story because, well, they tried that.
you can't redo like Dirty Dozen or something.
Yeah. Like the Indiana Jones movies are taking so long with that because they're trying to de-age Harrison Ford.
Yeah, you can't replace him in the role. That's a lot of wrinkles.
They should just use the kid that did Solo.
Right?
There you go.
Just
You
have
should
him.
just be Harrison Ford in every reboot. Redo Blade Runner.
Yeah, exactly.
We watched What Lies Beneath the other day, or our Halloween movie, and I totally forgot about that. It was like, oh, Catwoman and Indiana Jones together.
Lies Beneath.
Yeah, Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer are married.
Oh, right. That's a weird movie. Like, not like strange, well, like strange, not like an odd choice. It's well written, if I remember. What's up, Haro? No, not The Fugitive. Rick Baker came out with a great giant book this year filled with behind the scenes photos of the work he had done over his career. Lots of Gremlins pics. Huh. Who's got the original rights to it? I mean, it's got to be with the studio, I would imagine. So, 20-minute. 20-minute warning or notice. Jason, am I seeing you using black lines there?
I used a little bit of black and I used some dark gray, but yeah, I did use black just for her hair. Now I'm putting like a green and then I'm gonna go over it with a gray. Just to try and make her pop because she's so much black and white. I was like, man, how am I gonna make that pop? Just using grays.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta put in the blacks.
Yeah, with zombies, you're kind of stuck.
Yeah. Warner, do you know the Hulk's eye color? The green?
Yeah, it's green.
Okay. I would ask you since you just.
Things eyes are blue.
Ever loving blue eyed thing, huh?
Yep. And blue eyed.
All right.
But I think any zombie's eyes are going to be gray.
Yeah, I just wanted to do like a color base and then gray over it. Yeah, yep. Mhm. It's all right, Harold. Apologizing for being late. He's still at the dealership waiting for his car.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No problem. Yeah. Anybody check out The Mandalorian yet? It's been out for like 12 hours.
No, I was actually going to hold off on watching it, and then Sean reminded me, well, stay away from the internet because everybody's going to spoil everything. It's like, maybe I should just watch it.
I only watched the first 2 episodes of the previous season. But maybe once more of the season's out, I'll get my Disney Plus subscription back up and running. Should be just in time for the holidays. So I think all the Marvel stuff will start coming out at that point. So lots of stuff to watch.
Ooh, that's what I should do. do.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
15?
15, 1-5.
Ugh.
Time flies.
Ah.
Yeah, you just need to take the Jason approach on this. And just do this in markers. Or is he doing this in paint as well? Can't tell right now.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing watercolors and ink wash.
Oh, I said, yeah, I see you're doing paint. I was talking about Jason.
Oh yeah, no, this is all marker and pencil.
That looks really cute.
Thanks. I don't know how pleased I am with it. I'd probably be done faster if I could think of some better colors to use. I'm like, man, I need to come up with some funner colors. Maybe the background.
Plenty of time, man. Don't rush. So, Mike, I don't know if you watched it, but the first time we did this, Jason was on like 15 minutes, and I think he had Rogue, right? Like
Yeah,
15 minutes
yeah,
in, he's
Rogue.
pretty much done Rogue, and he started like drawing the X Mansion in the background, and he's like doing daffodils, writing the street number on the house. Like this guy. Kind of poking fun at him. Just getting it up.
I'm hoping that, like I said, hopefully that reads gun strap, this thing back here, and not just a random gray thing. I realized after I started sketching her out, I was like, she's too zoomed in. I'm not going to have enough room for a gun.
There's always room for a gun. Unless you're doing it for upper deck, in which case there's no guns.
Oh, God.
Jason, you did anime, right?
Yeah.
You're on anime.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. That was an interesting set right there.
I was looking forward to it since I've been trying to practice this style more. I had fun with it for the most part.
So did you have a requirement to do, like, was part of the ask for you to do more anime style things?
No, I think everybody was hit or miss on that. Some people had it and some people didn't. I just wanted to.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I had a couple of people telling me, like, hey, that seems like it'll be right up your alley. The amount of robots and stuff you draw, you should just do it. And I was like, yeah, I kind of want to. So then I started practicing ahead of time, and I've been doing it whenever I'm doing something fun like this, where it's like, okay, cool, let me try and, keep those. Because, when you're doing the regular stuff, you kind of want to make it look, I don't know, at least my style, kind of more traditional looking as far as marble stuff anyway.
Right. So JD says he should have flexed hard, and while we're still all working, he should be cooking dinner.
I am with my feet right now.
Oh.
I just turned some stuff over and stirring stuff.
Oh, that's why it's taking a little longer than usual?
Now she's looking Beetlejuicy. Beetlejuicy. I wasn't doing that on purpose, that's for sure.
That's all right.
If she didn't have that pale skin, man, I probably could have pulled some stuff off with that. But, hindsight is 2020. Some more gnarly stuff going on.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, did not fully plan this out properly. So
They
I'm
didn't
like,
mandate that you do anime, right?
no, mine didn't say it. Hence the no or the lack of anime.
Because I was going to say, I think there's a few people that said they had it, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and I was just wondering if I'm wondering if it was like the first batch of people.
Maybe.
I don't know. Because that was my comments. Like, if it has to be in an anime style, I'm out. I'm like, no, not at all. Like, all right.
I didn't mind it. I actually enjoyed that set.
Yeah, but were you mandated to do
No,
anime?
we got when they sent out the email before the cards came out and said you do not have to do them in an anime style.
Right.
Oh, okay. So maybe the first batch did get it, and then they had to clarify.
Yep. Like 9 minutes left. 8 minutes. Yeah, 9 minutes. It's gonna beep like crazy in my ear when it's done. So we said purple eyes for the thing, blue eyes.
Blue eyes.
Wise. Wise.
Need more anime APs. That's what everybody seems to be saying. I don't think anybody expected sketches to be such a big part of this set. Like, people are just going crazy for them, right?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's anyone that really did a large amount of sketches. Well, there aren't a lot of them, and maybe that's the reason.
Plus, I don't think they asked like everybody to do a whole lot of cards. You know, where some of them you get a ton of cards. This one didn't seem like it was like, oh, hey, I need you to do 50 or 100 or whatever, like some of that.
Right, but even if you look, it's like you could crack a case and maybe get a sketch card.
Yeah.
Right, where
Well, maybe they held back just to see. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
For like some of the other sets, they know they're like, yeah, we need to have however many per pull in here, so we're gonna have people doing 100 of them or whatever.
Yeah, because like Masterpieces was at least one sketch card per box. Was it per box? Yeah, per box. And this one is maybe you'll get one in a case.
I think almost everybody did what, about 100 cards for that? Well, a lot of people did anyway.
For Masterpieces, yeah, if not more.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a ton of sketches for Masterpieces. Anime, not so much, and just can't help but wonder what the logic was there. Well, I was just thinking they didn't necessarily expect the sketches to be such a big draw for it.
Well, they had so many inserts in that set that, you know, it was like a little bit of everything for everybody.
Yeah.
And they may have been thinking, well, we've got a lot of stuff in here. And then, you know, come to find out, it's like, well, maybe not everybody's into all that stuff, you know?
Yeah, like the Hara Fuda or
the cat cards or the chibi cards or
the kaiju stuff's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
What's the artist's name? Can't remember right now. That did all the kaijus. started posting his sketches on Instagram and on his Facebook page. Some sick stuff. Warner, you'd appreciate his man thing for so many reasons.
A Christian man thing. Hi, Scarlett.
Oh, Scarlett on?
No, that's just my automatic response.
Oh, whenever we start going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
JP Tark something. I don't know what that means.
Is that the artist on the...
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right, I'm calling her done.
Done? We got 4 minutes to go.
Oh, man. 4 minutes.
Start over.
Turn it over on the back and start. Okay.
No, you don't have to start over. That looks great.
Maybe
what
I
for
could put more
dinner?
highlights or something on her. I gotta go check on that, man. I forgot. It's probably burnt. There we go. I'll throw some highlights on there. That'll take some time.
There you go. There you go, Jean-Pierre Target. JPT. That's it. That's who did the kaijus. They're really cool. I think he was actually selling the prelim sketches. Or said that he's going to put them up for sale.
Back of her head. There you go. Okay.
Warner did that on one of his plexi cards.
I saw that. I almost want to do it, but I'm afraid it's going to bleed because this is just got regular old vellum on there. And then she's going to end up like where I go to do the green hair. Her face will get smudged out, or I would do it.
Oh.
If it was thicker cardstock, I'd probably try it. But
So you did that right on vellum?
yeah, this is just regular old.
The copy paper?
It's I don't know. It's like the pre-cut stuff. What is it? Let's see.
Oh, okay.
It's Bristol, but it's vellum surface.
Right.
Yeah, more stuff.
It's just that regular Bristol stuff. Yeah. but it's thin enough. I mean, you see the yellows and stuff kind of bled through there, a little bit of the green. So I bet you if I hit it with that green again, it'll probably come through on her face, and it'll be all for naught.
Okay, 19 seconds. It's not even enough time for me to mix colors. All right. Time's up. Boom. All right, let's see what we've got here. Mike, you want to bring up your card to the camera a bit?
Sure.
Not really.
Not really. Oh, he's eating a brain.
I dig it.
Yeah, totally dig that. You know what? I really, and I've seen on the other stuff you post, I really like that you don't work on the actual card size. Like you crop it up, but you draw everything outside of it. And you could continue it if you wanted to or not. That's really cool. I like it.
Nice.
Brains. Tight. Warner, is yours done?
Yeah, ish.
Ish. Yeah, it's zombie.
I had to clean up the black lines, but
There we go. I like that nose. That looks cool. And the teeth.
I like it. Jason, you want to bring yours up? Get a detailed view. Damn you.
Try to get some zombie shapes in the background at least, and then her big old gun. There's the strap thing going on.
Yeah, it looks like a gun.
I still feel kind of like a Beetlejuicy colors going on there, but yeah.
But that's fine. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
That's as far as I got. Let's see what the comments say. I feel like the thing looks like an armadillo ready to fight me. You want to go, bro?
No, I love your light source on there though.
Yeah.
It looks good. It's got that Universal monster feel, like an old black and white or a
Yeah,
George
that's what I was
Romero.
trying to do, but it's like not enough time to get to it, right? So I'll keep on working on this. Hawk and Deadpool definitely the most zombie-like. Domino has a nice Nightmare Before Christmas look, and Dre just went ham on the detail. Yeah, my zombie thing is not very zombie-ish. Could be later. I'll keep on working on it. I know I'm totally digging Domino. I think that's the most zombie-ish one. It's hard with Deadpool though, because like that's just Deadpool after a rough day, right?
Yeah.
Deadpool is a zombie.
Well, I was contemplating putting making a brain burrito,
Oh yeah.
but I figured it'd be easier to just put on the side.
Yeah, no, it works. It works. It's clear what it is. Oh, Matt Fowler in the house, coming in. Love these. Yeah, we had a zombie theme with the random characters. Chimichangas. That's what Donald is saying.
Yeah.
Gonna try to go low. Let's see. Jan is leaning more towards Deadpool and the Hawk.
yeah, it needs to be, I think, longer than 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't you think, Jason?
Yeah, sure. I agree. I don't know. I'm trying to gnarly her up a little bit more, so
Jason doesn't get a vote on
this
this.
would be cool.
Hey, you know what? It's fine with me. You want to reset the clock? We'll go another 45 minutes. That was kind of like the intermission.
No, because I've already
Still-
ruined it.
The warm up.
But no, I get, like, I think, and I said definitely soon, or do the DC Marvel Amalgam edition of the challenge. That will definitely need more than 45 minutes in order to really build out the characters, because you're gonna get potentially some really goofy combinations.
Well, and that's kind of the same thing with this, with the zombies, where it's like, okay, you got to kind of figure out, okay, how do I zombify this character?
Whittle from wood. Whittle. I'll make it out of potatoes, but not Mr.
Yeah, there you
Potato
go.
Head. I actually cut it. There you go. And it's dinner and my piece at the same time.
Here's a bag of peanuts. Do something.
Figure it out. Like the shells,
Yeah.
man. Make something.
There you go. But it's not a contest or anything. It's just, but like I don't know. Like I know. Warner, you've done commission like con sketches, right? And I think Jason, you've done some as well. Mike, I don't know if you
Yeah.
do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've done a bunch of cons and had booths and do sketches and whatnot there.
Yeah, so like that was kind of the idea, to kind of mimic the con sketch idea, where somebody comes around with, hey, I'll take a sketch card. Can you make Mickey Mouse being a chimichanga while driving a Porsche?
Yeah, con sketches for me are generally every 20 minutes, telling them to come back 20 minutes later.
Did you go color?
Depends on if that's what they pay for.
No, but in 20 minutes, I mean.
Oh, no. But I mean, it's like I'm never done on time.
Oh,
I just keep telling them, I'm not done yet. Give me another 20.
oh, okay, got it. Yeah, come back in 20. Come back in 20.
Yep.
Come back tomorrow. I'll mail it to you.
Yeah, it's like, hey, are you going to be here tomorrow?
You should
I
really
don't have-
be here tomorrow.
To tell you, I'm stuck in the confines of this sketch card. I'm drawing a chimichanga above his head. He's dreaming about it.
Oh.
Or he's thinking about that.
So what you're saying is you're breaking the fourth wall?
Yes.
Jan is asking, what would these look like in glow-in-the-dark paint? That's an excellent question. Anybody got some glow-in-the-dark paint they can bust up?
No, but I've done cards with like fluorescent colors.
Yeah.
So if you like hold it, in marker. So if you hold it up to like a black light or something. And the character I really like to do with the fluorescent background is Dazzler.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like she's in a discotheque or whatever.
You're of a certain age when you say it's a discotheque.
Yeah, or you've actually got some background in French. Like a bibliothèque, only louder.
La bibliothèque. Oh, we lost Jason? See, Donald says that whenever he wants to hit an artist, he'll just hit him on day one, then give him the whole con to work on the commission.
Well, I have had people that knew I was going to be at the con and just pre-ordered them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, Don strikes me as a gentleman.
Well, Don's also working the cons. Not like he's wandering around waiting for a sketch either.
Oh, or that. Respecting people's time.
But it's also smart because, in all fairness, it's like, well, give the artist as much time, then he's going to give you the best work he can.
Right.
there. I did his chimichanga.
I like it. So I think I have somebody else on the other side. Like, I have no idea what a chimichanga is. Is that just like a burrito with cheese on top?
Yeah, basically,
Oh.
it's just like it's like a deep fried burrito.
Oh, okay. It's got another name too, doesn't it?
You're thinking of a 7-Eleven taquito?
No, taquito is a special kind of delicacy. And I think I just lived on my last taquito story, so I'm not going to start talking about that one again.
Was that during Thanksgiving?
No, I wasn't on the stream. I was talking about 7-Eleven food and sushi at the Shell gas station is not a good idea.
Yeah. A gas station in Iowa.
Yeah. And I just said, like, when I lived in another part of the city, there used to be a 7-Eleven right by my place, and I would stop there when I'd work late and grab a couple of taquitos and like a beef patty or something. And it was just a great late dinner on the go. And just JD was outraged with my choices. My culinary choices, if you will.
Life choices at that point.
Or life choices. Let's see if this is gonna go stupid again.
All right, I'm calling it.
You calling it?
Yeah, I got other obligations.
Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. That
thank
was
you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Jason might be coming back in, and have a great weekend. Enjoy your Halloween, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, you're having it next week, right?
Assuming everything goes as planned, and we'll do it again next Friday around the same time. So if you're game.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I already booked it.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thanks,
Mike.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah.
Take it easy.
All right, bye, guys. Nice working with you guys.
Later.
Bye.
Yeah, it looks like Jason's having technical issues. He keeps on coming in and out.
Yeah.
So, are you thinking enchiladas? Yes, maybe I'm thinking of enchiladas.
See, that's
like, what's the difference between enchilada and a taquito?
Dude, see, I don't know. It's like everything is just a taco shaped in a different way.
Hard shell, soft shell, deep fried.
Yeah, I mean,
air fried potato.
Here's a rolled taco. Well, isn't that like a taquito or and then you've got it's all the same stuff, just put into a different format.
Yeah.
So it's like, I thought enchilada was like the open-faced taco.
Quick, somebody Google this for us.
Yeah, no.
Got an argument. Let's see what happened with Jason.
And
One second, let me shoot him a message.
It seems to me that every Mexican restaurant you go to, anyways, it's a different thing.
Oh yeah.
That's what it seems like to me. But what do I know?
I think Jason's connection dropped because he just popped out, and then I saw him pop back in saying, trying to connect. But
there we go. Back more color on this. Grade them out a bit more.
I got like another 45 minutes easy. So
I got as much time as I want to throw at this. I just finished a sketch today, so, and then kind of was in a holding pattern. So I don't even have anything. I don't think I have anything on deck.
Oh. Oh, shoot.
Where? That's the color I'm looking for.
Let's see if Jason. You there, buddy?
I see a circle.
Yeah. So Donald's saying it's all the same ingredients, just to rearrange differently.
Yeah. Is that him messaging you? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is.
All right, that's better. Yeah, I don't know.
All
My
right.
sound went completely out. I'm like, okay, perfect time for that to happen, right when we're starting to go into some detail and everything.
Shit. I gotta make a call, so I'll be back. I'm just gonna mute myself. But
Okay.
you boys talk amongst yourself, and Donald wants to know, when is your claim sale coming up?
Yeah, Jason, when's your claim sale coming up?
My claim sale?
You don't have one coming?
No, not that I'm aware of. I mean, I got cards for days if anybody wants to buy them, but
you should
not
consider
having
it.
having a card sale.
I am planning on doing one probably mid-November. Just seems like I don't want to turn around and ruin anybody's Thanksgiving by doing the Black Friday kind of a thing or anything goofy like that. But I'm thinking maybe a week before that, doing it, and then but I actually still have to build up some stock too. So that's kind of been what I've been doing lately, is just doing drawings and sketch covers and stuff to just kind of build up stuff for the claim sale.
That's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something like that. I mean, I have a lot of stuff. When I have time in between sets, that's when I try and bang stuff out. And I end up hanging on to most of it because either people think it's already sold or somebody's already commissioned it or whatever have you. And it's like, no, I just was just drawing that for fun. I have it if you want it, kind of deal. So that would probably be a good idea.
I'm super bad at that too. Like I'll just draw something, post it on social media, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." And it's like, oh, I should probably tell people that it's actually available for sale.
Yeah, I'm bad about that.
And then I found out when you started telling people that it was available for sale, people would just snatch it right up. And then I'd have to draw something new for the claim sale.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That's how it goes at cons too. Or like if I do 4 turtles, thinking, okay, everybody has a favorite turtle. So they're like, hey man, I see you're selling those, but can I get that Leonardo? And you're like, sure. And you're like, okay, now I got to draw Leonardo. Then somebody else comes up, and they're like, hey man, I want that Michelangelo. And you're like, okay, now I got to draw 2 of them. And then they don't quite match the other 2. You're like, okay, I got to go back and redraw to match these 2, and then I just end up with a whole bunch of random turtles.
Do you do when you're doing shows and stuff? Do you do prints?
I used to do prints. I still have a few floating around, but not as much anymore. I used to though.
Yeah. See, I got into the I used to do them as well, and I got tired of lugging them back and forth.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that was my thing. And then I still have some originals that I got matted that are bigger sizes, like 9x12s, and I had a few 11x17s, and bigger than that. But I would just get those matted up, and I still have a few of those floating around there, bagged and ready to go. But
yeah,
I end up doing more just sketch card stuff and commissions on sketch cards. So then I'll usually take some blank APs if I have any with me, and then regular, like regular stock like this, and just end up doing whatever folks want.
Yeah. I just got it for me. It seemed like if you do like a piece of artwork for a print, it was almost like 10 times the amount of work.
Yeah.
You just got sick and tired of it. Like, for instance, if you did because I used to digitally color.
Mm-hmm.
the stuff for prints, and I was like, man, now I gotta, import it, scan it in the computer, goof around with it. Then you got to go get it printed up. Then you got to, maintain the inventory.
Oh yeah, no, I'd make my life harder. I'd do like variants. Like if I was doing Transformers,
Yeah.
I do a Starscream. I'm like, oh well, I got to do a Thundercracker and a Skywarp now.
Right.
Oh,
right.
I didn't even think somebody might want Acid Storm or Sunstorm. You know what I mean? It's like okay.
I did
Extra work.
I did an Ironhide and Ratchet, but I did them like the toy style where they didn't have a, it was just a windshield.
Yeah.
And then I did a variant where I just threw the head right on the roof.
Oh, that's cool.
So, but it was like the shoulders were like way low and stuff. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool, but it was not a big seller.
Ends up being extra work, though. You know how that goes. Yeah, sometimes people don't get them. I'll do like obscure stuff, and then I'll do like a variant of it or something, and I'm like, this is so cool. I remember one year, I had one Ghostbuster print. It was like Venkman and Slimer. And then I did a whole bunch of other stuff. I had Marvel stuff, DC stuff, Universal Horror, just tons of stuff. Not that much Ghostbuster stuff. And I go there and it's like Ghostbuster Central. Like everybody there is looking for Ghostbuster stuff. Everybody's cosplaying Ghostbusters. I'm like, all right, sweet. Next year. So I come back and I had a lot more Ghostbuster original stuff the next year. And then everybody was doing, what was it? Resident Evil, I think, the next year. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I can't win.
Somebody forgot to read the memo.
Yeah, nobody let me know, man. I would have matched their shirt.
And that's the thing about doing shows is that you got to trying to figure out, okay, what's going to be the hot thing, and then maybe it's like, oh, you know what, Adam West is going to be there or something, so you start doing a bunch of Batman stuff, and come to find out everybody's already got Adam West's autographed, or he's charging $1 bajillion for it, so nobody's gonna get it.
Exactly. Yeah, those are the fun things. I was trying to do that with Dan Gelbazan one year. He was going to be there, and I was like, "Oh, I'll do Bumblebee and Spider-Man stuff, and it would be slick. Maybe I'll do Bumblebee and Spider-Man together." And so I was getting ready to do all kinds of stuff, and then people were like, "Yeah, I got his autograph last year at TFCon or whatever," and you're like, "Okay,
yeah,
nobody's going to buy these." So I ended up, I don't even remember what I did with them. I think I turned them into other projects. Like I just used the images because they were 9x12 probably. I can figure out something. I'll draw something else inside there with them.
Yeah, it just sucks playing that, guessing game. So
yeah, it's hard to know. That's why I like taking commissions just there live because they're going to get what they want, hopefully, and and you just write it out there, that one request, like, okay, this is a one-off, and of course then I get requests for the same thing multiple times, so I just end up drawing it a little different. Like that Pepsi Prime I had a while back, people kind of dug the way I did it, so I actually got a request for another one, and I was like, oh, let's draw it the other way.
Hey, Gordo got his power back.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
Oh, right on, buddy. Glad to hear it.
Should pop on, Gordon.
Yeah, you got the link if you want to pop on.
Donald says, and then you always have the issue where the guest cancels.
That too, yeah, that's always a thing.
But yeah, just chasing that game it's that's why I just kind of draw what I want, and then if people like it, cool. If not, it's in a portfolio so they can look at it and say, okay, can you do this? Yep, sure can.
Yeah, that's how I always tell people that want to get into it because they're like, oh yeah, I want to get into it or whatever. I'm like, draw as much stuff different as you can.
Yeah, and
show some range.
Lay off the anime because there's probably about 17 other kids that want to do it, want to get into that, and they're all doing just drawing Pokemon and Powerball Z or whatever it is. Dragon Ball. That's what it is.
So, sorry guys, Jamie Johnson was asking, what are those color pens you were using, Jamie? I guess maybe that's J Lynn. The ones you had with the paintbrush touch? Oh, that's your watercolor pencils, right?
These ones, what are these? Oh, these are like some off-brand, I think, Japanese thing. But
It's a
they're
watercolor pencil, right?
yeah, it's just a watercolor pencil, but these are like mechanical watercolor pencils. They're not particularly good, but they're easy because they're mechanical. What are these other ones I have? They're really good. Which I rarely use just because I don't want to have to sharpen them. I think they're just a Prismacolor watercolor pencils. But these are I can't even read the thing because it's all in Japanese. The brand. Let me see. I got the lid open. Yeah, I don't know what the brand is. It's in Japanese. But tractable watercolor pencils. So I just use the pencil lids as cakes, as watercolor cakes.
I'll just dip the brush in them.
Yep.
So Gordon says, how much longer you guys have? At least half an hour. For me, anyways. You'll probably go longer.
Yeah. Whatever.
Or if you want to hang out and hop on and chit chat, I'm game.
Yeah.
Oh, JD just popped on and said, how long is it like? I'm just kidding. It actually popped up a little bit ago. Nobody answered. I don't know. Apparently it's lagging on Jason's end too.
No, I'm not seeing any issues here. Donald says, I would love to see you do a Doctor Strange in the kind of noir color palette you're using on that thing. You got it, buddy. I'll add it on my concept list. Sir, yeah, Doctor Strange would work well in that look. I think.
I agree.
Mm.
Kind of a washed out noirish.
Yeah, with a strong contrast.
Yeah.
I did a Doctor Strange portrait for, I think it was Far From Home, that I really, really liked. I don't know if I ever posted it. Must have posted it. I really liked that one. I don't know, Donald, did you ever see that?
Is it on the e-packs?
I didn't see it surface. Like it never popped up on eBay or ComC or ePack or anything like that. Trying to remember if I did. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can. If I have a picture of it on my telephone.
He said the one with the yellow glove.
No.
Okay.
No, not that one.
That was JD asking.
Hang on, which set did I do it for? I know there's two sets I never really posted. So the one with the yellow glove is this one. Right?
Okay.
The one I'm talking about, I'm trying to remember which set I did it for. Did I ever post my end game?
JD.
Yeah, I posted a progress pics, but I don't think I posted the final thing anywhere. Let me check.
Jason, you're muted, bro.
I can unmute him. No, I can't. You can't unmute your guest because they chose to mute themselves.
So you got to go into your settings.
His connection might be dropping out.
No, it says it's got mute on the screen here.
Yeah, it's muted on his end though.
Yeah. So he must have. Okay. It's just going to pop back in.
No, it's Endgame. Okay, give me a second. Let me see if I have it on my phone. Endgame. Endgame. Yeah, and something. Oh, is he back? There you are.
There we go.
Did you touch
It ends
something?
up doing. Yeah, I don't know what I did.
Ugh. Did Gordo say he was getting on or no?
Yeah, I don't know.
He might be busy taking everything out of the cooler and putting it back in the fridge. What was that? That's got to be that was like 24 hours, right? Without power? Ish?
Might even have been more than that because he was talking about it before even.
Yeah. Just got to throw out all the ice cream.
What is 26.jpg? Whoop. Broken.
Ooh, you know what? I think I need browns. Need a lot of browns. Browns and purples. My purple isn't very good. Browns and reds. Ooh. This red.
Ignore my message, Warner. I'm just trying to get it on my phone.
Oh. Yeah, I don't look at messages until after because I don't want to mute myself.
This one.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, I really like this one, but I guess it's not so much noirs because of the purples. I don't know if it ever popped up. I never officially got the go-ahead to show my endgame cards. So I never really posted them, I don't think. I know I never put them up on my site, which I should, with masterpieces and anime.
It's almost more time consuming than drawing the cards a lot of the times, making sure you have them posted everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I started using Creator Studio for Facebook. So you can schedule Instagram and Facebook and cross post and everything like that. So that's really good. Like I did a whole
that's cool.
bunch of stuff up front for the week. Oh, look who's here.
Hey.
What's going on?
You made it.
Yeah, so what did I miss?
So much.
Yeah, so yeah, it's been pretty fun the last couple days.
No, I bet.
Yeah, I think around 4:30 or so, I was out away from the house, but we got power back at about 4:30. And when we got home, like my kids, they've kind of made friends with a lot of the neighborhood kids, and like 3 or 4 of them were at the front door when we got home. Like they were so excited that everybody had power. All right. So what do we have? Is that a zombie Hulk?
Yeah.
So the theme was zombie, and we assigned characters.
Somebody's got
Yeah, somebody's echoing.
Oh, is it me?
maybe.
Hold on one second. I tried to how do I do you know how to cam like
Yeah, it's definitely you.
all right. There we go.
Let's see. Yeah, that's
I
better, 'cause you were the only one that wasn't echoing. So
Yeah, I forgot I had to change the audio setting. It wouldn't automatically do that. Well, that's cool. So who got Squirrel Girl?
nobody. We lucked out. Mike jumped in, and he had zombie Deadpool that he had to drop off like 2 minutes before you came back on.
Okay.
That looked really cool. Yeah, Jason had zombie Domino, Warner's with zombie Hulk, and I have zombie Thing.
I don't think I've ever drawn a zombie before.
Do you want me to pick a card for you?
Sure. Yeah, we've got a couple minutes. See what we can do for us to
See what
bail
you
out
can
of
do
here.
in 12 minutes.
It'll be a race between Jason and
Zombie Thanos.
Zombie Thanos. Oh, that's actually not a bad one.
yeah. Zombie Sprawl.
Okay.
So not too bad in your neck of the woods.
No, some people had some damage with their roofs, and people were getting that repaired, and a couple of people lost some trees, but immediately, like in my neighborhood, it wasn't too bad, thankfully. I mean, driving around, I saw some people that had some pretty big old trees blocking roads and things like that, but we really didn't have too many to lose. So we had some water coming in from the front windows, and we lost a couple shutters, but we were able to find them.
Oh, like they blew away?
Yeah, they blew off.
I was saying earlier, like, I don't know, like, living in an area that's so prone to, tornadoes in your case, or I know people that live in areas that are prone to earthquakes. Like, I don't know how you guys do it.
I know. Well, I've been here since 2011, and this is really my first real experience with a hurricane like that. So we've kind of, since I've been here, we've kind of been pretty lucky.
Or hurricanes, not tornado. Sorry.
Well, tornadoes do spawn from hurricanes, though. A lot of times, like when they make landfall, sometimes they'll spin off little hurricanes. I mean, not little hurricane, little tornadoes. But I actually am originally from Memphis, Tennessee, and they have a problem with tornadoes. Not as bad as like the Midwest, but they will get tornadoes there from time to time.
All right.
I guess the benefit of a hurricane versus a tornado is usually for a hurricane, you at least have some preparation time.
Like tornadoes just kind of touch down and go, right?
Yeah, they can just kind of, you can tell like when there's the recipe for a tornado, but yeah, they'll just kind of pop up and you never know, they'll touch down and then hop over one house and nail the next one.
Yeah.
It's generally not good when the sky turns brown.
Yeah. True.
That's a good sign to
Maybe close the windows when this.
yeah, it's time to leave the double wide.
You've done Thanos before, right? Pretty sure we've seen.
Yeah, I've drawn some Thanoses before.
Is it Thanoses or Thanosai?
Yeah, I'm not.
Thanos-
That's a good question.
Thanos is.
Yeah. Warner, you're like the grammar spelling.
Yeah,
Lord, what's the proper?
yeah, I'm totally a spelling Nazi.
I
It's been like a big pet peeve of mine, and it's even worse nowadays because with the advent of this new thing called texting, it's pretty brutal.
Well, what I don't know. My spell check autocorrect on my phone has just like lost its mind lately.
I wonder if it set itself to like French Canadian or something.
No, you know what? And I checked and I reset everything and I got rid of the swipe features and stuff, and it just changes words. Like I'll type something and I know I'm typing the word correctly, so I type it and I hit send, but within that half a second between type and send, it changes. Like, oh, I know you didn't mean to say. Like,
yeah.
Rodney, you meant to say rodent. Really? I'm pretty sure I meant to say Rodney. That happened last night.
Yeah, mine does that too. I was like, oh, we know you don't really mean to say this, even though this is not a common word to type, that you just really want to be this.
I have never in my life said duck it.
Till right now.
Well,
All
yeah.
right now. Earning all the ducats.
I don't give a duck.
Like, no, I'm pretty sure that's not what I wanted to say.
Well,
Duck
it's
it in a
really
bucket,
funny
duck it.
though. It's really funny though because they learn the way you type and the words that you use, but then like there's the instance where you are actually trying to say duck or duck it, and it replaces it with the other.
Can't say I've ever run into that
I
problem.
I have that problem.
Honestly, how often do you use the word duck in your vocabulary?
Oh man, I use duck all the time. All the time, not just when I stub my toe, but all the time.
Okay.
I thought J Lynn was going to go full on old man, like they have plenty of time. They're home. They're not at school. How come they're not looking it up in the dictionary? I was like, oh man. No, I'm going to try and get his back, but I don't know if I go that far. But yeah, the texting thing that's bad, man. Some of the kids, they're like LOL or whatever, they don't know English. You're like, nope, say the word.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you get some abbreviation or whatever. And it's like, look, I don't want to sound like a boomer, but what does this mean?
My inner boomer screaming.
Yeah, it's like to this day I see SMH and I just don't know what that means.
I just gotta say that if it looks like a duck, it squawks like a duck.
SMH. I'm not that old.
Yeah.
Well, clearly I am. So
Oh, right. So, what do you got going on for a Halloween weekend, Gordon?
We don't have too many plans. We were gonna have the tonight. We were supposed to have like a little Halloween party for like the neighbor kid. There's like 5 of them. We were gonna have like a little projector set up outside and just let them watch a movie and pop some popcorn and stuff. But we didn't have power, and then like power came back on, and like I said, all the neighborhood kids were all like at our door when we got home. So we're trying to figure out if we're gonna do that tonight or not.
what's the movie you guys are going to watch? Twister?
Yeah. We were thinking maybe It or
Well, that's a good
something,
wholesome family movie.
yeah, something age appropriate for 6 to 10-year-olds.
So you think It is age appropriate?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I was gonna say it's time to bust out Event Horizon. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do other than that. I don't even know if there's trick or treating going on or what, because some people still don't have power back, I guess.
What's the to bring up a Debbie Downer topic? What's the COVID situation in your area? Are you guys locked? Well, it doesn't sound like you're locked down.
Well, it's in like the phase 3 phase of it, and it's not locked down completely, but it's, like if you go into any businesses or anything, you got to make sure you wear a mask and and like things like that. But most places are open
Oh, okay,
if they can be.
right. Following social
Right.
distancing guidelines and everything like that.
Yeah.
After they changed a couple of filters. And
Well, the funny thing is though, like I don't actually live in the city of New Orleans. I'm right outside, but the mayor of New Orleans has like her own phases separate from the governor of the state. So that's been kind of interesting to keep up with.
So within the city, they do one thing, but outside the city, it's a different thing.
Right. Well, because in the beginning, New Orleans was one of like the hot spots in the country. They were one of the COVID hot spots. So they locked up pretty quickly, and things have actually gotten a lot better in the city. Maybe not for the rest of the state, but in the city, and they've been a lot slower to reopen things.
that was the thing, is that COVID dropped pretty much during Mardi Gras or right before.
Yeah, they basically speculated that a lot of like, the cases, like why it ran rampant in New Orleans, was because of Mardi Gras.
Because Mardi Gras really is a close contact, touchy
Right.
feeling, sharing germs type of event, right?
Yep, big crowds, a lot of drunk people.
All kinds of germs.
Yeah. And what's funny is we actually were not in town for some of Mardi Gras. We actually went on a cruise the week of Mardi Gras, and we came back, and like that was about when everything kind of started to get serious. It was like right when we got back.
And then on the news, all the cruise ships that were quarantined.
Yeah, we were like right before that. We
Oh.
got home right before all that started happening. Thank goodness.
Yeah, seriously, you can't imagine being stuck on a cruise ship.
Yeah,
No
'cause-
contact, no supplies, nothing.
yeah, and they're already like on cruise ships. They're already pretty strict about everybody washing their hands and sanitizing and all that stuff. So like, as tight as that is, and then those start getting passed around on the ship, it's like you really don't stand a chance.
Yeah, because they're basically all sharing the same water tank.
Yep, in the same air. Yeah.
Mhm. But I didn't want to get into that topic. I was just curious.
Yeah, I mean, things have changed. Like people, me generally, I'm a homebody anyway, but it's kind of made me relish it a little bit more.
So Norin, Norin doesn't know what SMH means either. So if somebody could enlighten him.
Shaking my head.
Yeah, I thought it had something to do with shit, but I wasn't sure. That's why I didn't want to say anything.
I will say a lot of times when there's things that I don't know, the first place I go to is like Urban Dictionary, try and figure it out.
I tell you, Urban Dictionary sent me down the wrong path a couple of times.
I guess that's possible.
No, that's not what a blumpkin is.
Yeah, are you doing like a hybrid Thanos and Mumra?
Oh, I mean, it kind of is. You're right.
It's like, I look sick. I love it.
I didn't even think of that, but you're right.
There you go, Jason. Do a mumra.
To a Mumra.
That's right up
I
your
did.
alley.
I did the old version not too long ago. I need to do the new one though, or not the new one, but the when he's changed.
Yeah.
When he's a
Trying to
beast.
find it. Trying to find it. Where did I put it? I don't know. It's here somewhere, I'm sure.
Okay, I need some green on this boy.
Hey, buddy. You want to see?
It's Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah. Zombie Thanos. What do you think?
Great.
Yeah, great.
Look, zombies Captain America.
That's right.
Is it really Thanos?
Yeah. Well, no, that's not. That is. Is that cool?
Uh-huh.
Stamp
I
of
was laughing about it.
I don't know, but I don't know why I'm laughing.
There you go. There's the old man.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I knew I
yeah,
had
there
it here
is.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Did that a while ago. I was with this when I had some free time in between sets when I was trying to do like extra Thundercats and extra what else was I doing on Thursdays? GoBots. Because everyone's like, oh, you do all these Transformers, no GoBot love, and I'm fun robots in there. I could do that.
So I saw that with the whole speaking of the Rona thing, the HasCon finally happened, huh?
Was it online?
Yeah, like digitally, I guess, or whatever. Yeah.
It's only been like 10 years since they got me fired.
The only
I was
show.
for a while, but I'm over it now.
Are you sure? I don't think so.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
it didn't sound like it. I've only seen a few shows that have been in person in the fall. They seem to all have been like outdoor, smaller affairs.
I haven't seen any.
I've just seen some people post tables at some like kind of like marketplace looking things.
I've seen like guys doing like Garage Con or something, where it's basically like a garage sale, but it's a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Jason, you did some events recently, didn't you? I remember seeing you somewhere on your booth with a mask on.
yeah, I did kind of like a thing like that. I set up at the local flea market. A buddy of mine has a toy shop in there, and I set up. They're doing something this weekend for Halloween. But yeah, it was all masks and socially distanced. But that's the only thing I did. I had another card show I was going to do the weekend of my birthday, but I didn't end up doing it just because I was like, might be too soon.
Yeah.
Plus, I had deadlines, and I was like, I don't really want to double dip, be trying to work on stuff like in the hotel room in between, and it gets to be too much if you got too many sets all at once,
I think we talked about this last time, but I wonder if doing stuff like this, there's a future for this on like a broader thing, like just doing like these smaller group streams and breaking off from there.
Well, I think it absolutely is. I think that the whole live stream thing for artists and stuff, it's and it goes up.
Yeah, that sounded like an old kung fu movie to me. You're just constantly chopping. Zach, can you say that again?
I said that it's not this. I don't think that this is going away. I think it's here to stay because after all, in all fairness, it's the I haven't sold a thing, but I've already got table cover. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and there's gonna be. I mean, there was one online. I can't remember what it was called. The Pernas hopped on it. They had a fixed time, so we ran like I think it was last week ago, 2 weekends ago, and it was like 8 hours a day, and every 90 minutes it was a different artist or publisher or writer or something. So they kind of did a panel through this kind of concept,
Mhm.
and it ran all day. And my understanding was it was fairly well attended in terms of online audience.
Well, and that's part of it too. Is I mean, you don't have to. The people that come to the shows, they don't have to get a hotel room. They don't have to get a ride. They can show up whenever they want. They don't have to worry about, a lot of the things and just kind of show up and watch people draw and ask questions and interact, stuff like that.
They don't
Yeah.
have to stay in line.
Yeah, stand in line too. That's, yeah.
I mean, you're more than welcome to stand up while you're watching the stream.
Wait at the door.
Yeah, can you just wait at the door till it's okay for you to speak? But yeah, I mean, I know from just a general exhibition point of view, not necessarily from a comic fandom related things. This is gonna become a lot bigger and a lot faster in terms of events and things like that. It's a lot cheaper for the organizers,
Yep.
a lot more accessible for the audience and the guests. And there's no reason why not to do it. The only people that are like, sounds like a win-win for the guests and the organizers. The people that get shafted are the venues.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, and it could be also for venues or whatever. It could be an incorporated thing. I wouldn't be surprised if the next like big show, like a San Diego or something like that, if they don't figure out a way to monetize
The online access,
Yeah.
100%.
they don't
100%. There's going to be the panels, and you can go see the event there. And for less, you can watch the panels live.
right and it's like, but it's going to be separated too. It'll be like, okay, well, if you want this package with these panels, and then Hall H is going to be like a whole different package.
That
No,
kind of
it's
makes
going
you
to be.
wonder why they.
So go ahead.
That kind of makes you wonder why they hadn't done that already.
I don't think that they figured out how to do it, but I think that with the them doing the virtual con now, they've got it sorted,
But I would expect them to sell it like a show. You want to see the Avengers panel? It's $27.99, and it's at 3:00. You want to see this panel? It's this price, and it's at this o'clock, and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
As to why they wouldn't have done it, it could just be that they don't look at the digital space the same. And I don't know about the Comic-Con group specifically, but some of the other venues or events that I've been involved with in my professional life that are comic related, some of those guys just do not think about digital.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we have a Facebook page and people like us. Like, no, dude.
Right. You kind of have to have the ability to kind of see bigger to be able to even consider that.
Well, I was going to say, what do they say? Necessity is the mother of invention. Maybe they didn't even need to think about it until now. And
Exactly.
now they're like,
Yeah,
oh, we never considered this at all, so let's do it.
Yeah. Or just they weighed the effort and it's like, oh, do we really need to invest, $40,000 in technology when we're selling out our event as it is? Right?
Well, and that's the other thing too. I mean, whoever heard of StreamYard prior to the Rona?
Oh yeah, Rona made StreamYard, I think.
I mean, and
There's
then
other services.
Zoom, all that stuff. Nobody ever heard of this until. So now it's like, and it's so easily accessible that like you need to build a whole system yourself. You just like a StreamYard, you just turn around and do it.
There's a little bit of a DRM consideration, like digital rights management and piracy concern. But yeah, I mean, from a logistical point of view, we're just kind of map out how this is going to work. It's trivial, right?
Yeah.
And then you get the IT guys involved to figure out all the legal and privacy stuff.
Yeah, but they've had to kind of do that anyways, just during this time.
Well, no, what I'm saying is it's different when you have a panel with Robert Downey Jr. and you're broadcasting it,
Yeah.
True.
because now you're dealing with broadcast rights, and RDJ is going to want to get paid for that. I'm assuming. Gordon, that looks sick.
Just making sure everybody can see it at home.
I hate that you can spit these out so fast.
Yeah, it's golden.
That's awesome. I see Jason. What's Jason doing? I lost track of him. Is he?
Oh, I'm working on a
Okay.
transformer now.
Oh, okay.
Jason's on like his third
Yeah,
card.
I finished old girl. I couldn't throw anything else on her. I'm like, I can't think of anything else to do with her, so I switched gears.
Again, I'm chapter 7 of my new book that I just started writing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to continue to overwork this thing until we run out of time.
All right. Yeah, I think I actually am going to have to bail. My wife's going to kill me if I spend too much time up here, and we still have to figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks so much for joining.
Oh yeah, man, appreciate you getting on.
Yeah, I hate that I
looks
missed
awesome.
it. I've been
That's
looking
all right.
forward to it.
Are you on for next week if I manage to get my shit
Uh,
together?
I think I should be able to.
Okay. I'll message everyone a little earlier in the week, like later next week, and we'll figure it out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll double check this week, but I'm pretty sure I should be all right.
Cool. Well, thanks so much for tuning in, man. Hope that you have a great weekend. Everything's good.
All right, y'all too.
All right.
Y'all have a good one.
Get those shutters back up.
Yes. Go find your shutters. That's what you should have the neighborhood kids do. Sorry.
That's right.
Yeah.
Here, and while you're at it, why don't you do my roof too?
All right.
Bob
see
the
you
Builder
guys later.
Marathon. Let's do
All right,
it.
buddy.
All right,
All right,
take
brother.
it easy, man.
Later.
Yeah, so you got to get the neighborhood kids to pick up the leaves and
Clean the
rake
yard.
them, clean the yard. Yeah, rake, seal the basement.
Let's see here.
Yeah, we said blue eyes for this
Oh,
one, right?
so back to the I know I missed a couple. Let's see. Doctor Strange's colors does well with that noir high contrast stuff. Yeah, it was Gordon that was echoing. My lips don't match my words. That was during the Kung Fu movie. And Blizzard has been doing econs for a long time.
Yeah, but Blizzard's an online, like they're a gaming thing, aren't they?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
the technology exists, and somebody from Blizzard to go over to
Well, that's the
one
funny
of these
thing.
other guys and say, "Hey, this
That's
is how we
probably
do
who-
it. This is what you need."
Blizzard's always got a huge booth at San Diego.
Yeah.
So they could have been running it for them.
They're probably already having that conversation. Somebody reached out to somebody, I'm sure, already.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were like, well, we can get somebody to do it cheaper.
Yeah, give us a
Hire
plan
one of
and
their
then we'll
guys
flip
that are
it up.
disgruntled.
Yeah.
Or you just turn around and say, we'll give you your booth for free next
Do it
year.
for exposure. Oh, wait, that's us.
I'll tell all my friends about you.
Do it
My
for
mom-
free. I'm a what do you call it? An influencer. I'll post your stuff
Mm-hmm.
with a picture of me making duck face. Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah, thanks. I hate influencers.
I'll tell you, I've been spending the last couple days overworking the heck out of some sketches.
Why is that?
Well, I should rephrase that. Yeah, I'm underworking it a lot. And then just building, it's like just, layers upon layers upon layers, which is not something I've done generally with this, with the watercolor thing.
But I ended up going back to a commission I finished last week. I went back to it yesterday and kind of did another pass because something wasn't sitting well with me.
Yeah.
I was like, man, you could just keep on, like, depending on the medium you use, I guess you can just keep on working on something for ages
Oh.
and just refine it more and more and more.
Oh, yeah, just
Especially
let it
with the
dry and
focus.
hit it with another layer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes that's a curse though, when you have that ability.
Yeah, because when is enough enough?
Well, when do you get to the point where you start screwing it up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you end up
Been there, done
redoing
that.
that part.
Always on the eyes, right? Have the eyes exactly where you want them. Oh man, I can get that angle just a little bit. Okay, now they're cross-eyed or whatever.
Like, oh, I'm just gonna add a little bit more shading here. Crap.
Oh, her
Off
nose
the
looks
finger.
okay. She went from beauty queen to dark man or something. You're like, oh, they go back and hit that one more time, and then you just end up scrapping it or getting frustrated or something.
I've been trying to, like, once I think, okay, I'm done. Like, I let everything sit for a couple of days and, like, okay, take a second look at it, make sure there's nothing that stands out to you.
Oof.
And then, okay, now I'm gonna, like, okay, I'm happy with it. Boom, varnish it. Because once it's varnished, it's a real pain in the ass to go over it.
No, I varnish it immediately and walk away.
Yeah, but you gotta let the paint settle.
Well, I mean, as soon as it's dry,
Oh,
it's like I throw the thing of varnish and then forget about it. Otherwise, I'll just drive myself nuts.
yeah. Speaking of revarnishing, I was looking at when you have your claim sale, if you wanna put that Punisher jam card up there.
Oh yeah.
If you want to, either way, it doesn't really matter to me. But I was looking at it earlier today because it's cleaning up the closet where it is. I'm like, I think I'm gonna give this another pass. But then I put it away.
How'd that go?
No, I put it away.
Yeah.
Like, nah, because I know what's gonna happen. 4 hours later. But I like my thing.
That's pretty cool.
It's not very zombie-like, but I like it. It's like battle worn.
Could be mid transformation into a zombie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it. Now that you got the background in there, it's making it pop.
Yeah. Not what I envisioned.
Wow.
An hour ago when Lady Luck dealt me this card.
Old lady left.
Now I'm gonna have to pull the tape off to see exactly how off I am with the trim mark. Next time I think I need to do the trim marks on top of the gesso.
Oh, yeah.
Because I did the trim marks and then I gessoed it, and I was like, oh, I can't see the trim marks anymore.
Yeah, what did I do? Oh, so when I did that darn that Scarlet Witch thing, well, I thought I was really, outsmarting myself on that.
Oh, the plexi?
Yeah, and yep, I outsmarted myself on it. So I did the whole layer for the front and then gessoed the back of it just where I did the color.
Yep.
And then went over it again with, drawing the back of her. And I was just finishing it up. And the pencil dug right through the gesso. And like scraped off it because it was like I went
the other side.
Yeah, right through to the other side, man. Peeled off the varnish on the other side of the gesso. It was brutal. So I went in and tried to patch it up. But that is certainly not easy to do.
No. Right. Oh, I'm starting to run out of time here.
I'm done. I'm calling it.
You calling it?
Well, I mean, I'm calling it on the sketch. I can hang until whenever, but
yeah, I got maybe like 6 more minutes, and I've already got to pack it up.
But that's the Hulk there.
That looks good, man.
Yeah, I dig it, man. The colors and stuff really started to come in there. I liked when it was gray, like Gray Hulk, black and white too. It looked awesome.
Well, I mean, I did that. I did the ink wash, and then I went over it with a light wash of green over the top, and it was kind of cool. But then I was like, oh man, I just gotta add more depth, a little more to it, and then it got really, really gray. And it was kind of cool, but I don't know. People like Green Hulk better than Gray Hulk.
I just like how the more and more you kept hitting it with the color, it kind of gave it more of that not even a sepia, but like a I don't know, zombie stuff usually has if it is colorized, it's kind of got like a haze to it.
Yeah.
And the more and more you kept doing that, the color definitely came in like that, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's got like the browns, a lot of browns.
Yeah.
Thing has that intense Alex Ross lighting going on.
Yeah, it's that dramatic black and white horror, like monster, like Universal monster stuff. Which I never was, still not a fan of the movies themselves, like the overacting and I don't know if overacting is the right word, but like the now cliche storytelling and the way they're performed. But the visuals on those movies are something else. Just watch them muted.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing there, Jason?
Working on a set of Terracons that somebody wanted. So I did Abominus all by himself, and then they wanted each one of the individual parts. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't want me to do like them in their like monster modes and stuff, which would be cool. But yeah, I'm doing each one of the like their faces. I finished Hunger earlier. I got the other guys penciled out, but I haven't done anything with them yet. But yeah, kind of just doing them like they're their own individual robots kind of deal.
Right.
That might help. But yeah, just so that they could be individual, and then I don't have the Abominus card anymore. It was on one of those bigger Transformer card stock.
Yeah, I'm not.
So I figured, hey, they're kind of Halloweeny. They're monsters, yeah.
All right, I think I'm gonna have to call it. I'm gonna take the tape off to see exactly how much I messed this up. Oops. This is why you don't leave the paintbrush in the water jar.
In case anybody's trying to see the old Transformer there, that's what he's looking like.
Oh, nice.
I should probably bring old girl back in here. Huh? Where'd Domino go? There she is. I changed the nose. I went to a more traditional style nose, kind of took the anime look off of her. Try to gore her up a little bit more. A little more fiendish looking.
All right, I'm gonna take the tape off this. Let's see how bad this is. It doesn't tear the paper, because that's also a concern at this point. Okay, or yeah. Okay, that's not helpful. Ew, that's what I was afraid of. This was a fun exercise, but oh, okay, bottom's pretty tight. And the top's pretty tight, so just off to the right too much.
Still 2.5.
Is that?
It's still 2.5 by 3.5.
Well, it'll be 2.5. Like that's where it's gonna trim to be 2.5 by 3.5. So it's not that bad. And then the front will trim here. That's all right. I like it. I'm not gonna burn it. It does need a coat of varnish once it's settled. But oh, my camera went hazy again. I don't know if that works. There's my thing.
Awesome.
There's something wrong with the lighting here.
Cool.
Awesome. Let me see the domino. Bring it up a little to the camera. Yeah. Yeah, I really like it. That decaying skin just kicks ass.
Thanks, man. Yeah, you guys give me an excuse to go back and keep hitting it, because I was like, man, there's something off on it, or just didn't feel like it had enough. No, I'm serious. I was like, there's something on there, and that's what it was. I was like, it needs another, like a third color to kind of, because a lot of times I'll use the cardstock itself, and then I'll kind of work that in. Okay, that's the middle ground, and then I'll have a highlight and a tone,
Right.
I'll shadow for volume. And on here, I was like, man, something's missing. So I went back and added a different green, and I was like, ah, that's what it was, just to have a little bit more, make it more spatial.
Yeah, I do. I really like the what you did with colors on that. And she's like creepy, but still kind of sexy, which I think is Domino's signature.
I was trying to go for something like that, yeah, because I was, like I said, I'm familiar with the character, but I've never drawn her.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I almost even thought of going for the movie version, because I was like, man, it'd be kind of cool to have like how she has like a fro and have like chunks taken out of it. But then I was like, I don't know how that's going to work tonally with the zombie stuff. And I was like, with the white skin, that'll be kind of fun, just to, I don't know, kind of dig in there a little bit. And then when I hit the highlights, do some green. So it was a challenge. The sky, I tried to get it. I don't know if I got like where J Lynn's at with the colors in terms of the sky, but I was kind of going for the same thing, kind of like a post-nuke haze going on there for the zombies.
Right, that post-apocalyptic bird sky.
Yeah.
Sweet. You guys want to pinpoint your channels or anything before we sign off?
Just Art of J Lynn Warner, Instagram JL Warner 72. Pretty much that's it. Jason?
Jason _ Montoya _ artist on Instagram, J Montoya artist on Twitter and Facebook. And yeah, just about anywhere. If you just Google it in there, just put J Montoya art, you'll probably find me on something.
Find him somewhere. Cool, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks so
find me
much
somewhere.
Guys, thanks so much for joining this. This was a blast. Have a great Halloween weekend. Get all the candy and whatnot. Everyone who tuned in, thank you so much. Make sure to hit up J Lynn, Jason, Gordon, Mike. If you want commissions, I'm sure everyone's got something available. And yeah, that's it for me. That's it for everyone else. Have a good weekend. We'll catch you next time.
Later, folks.
Take it easy.